to Genfanad. We are heading out. Trying to go on a bit of an exploration down any path we can. Venturing to the forest, probably not advised. We'll see how far we can get. We are a measly combat level 4, venturing off to who knows where. Starting with this path out of the west of Scent and heading south, it seems. What will we find? Almost certainly certain death. That's part of the fun, isn't it? We're heading south. I have no information about what might be here, he says, right before he finds a road sign. This way, and that way, and this way, and that way, and... okay. less helpful than I might have expected. Although, to be fair, with this game, that's about as helpful as I expected. Totally fair. Totally fair. Here is a wolf. This wolf looks extremely professional. We found a place. Aroo. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? 1:30. Woohoo. Okay. Sure. We have found a place. No idea what this place is called, or what it has. But let's look around, shall we? We have villager. None too happy about the intrusion. That's fair. Another adventurer come to root around my home, is it? Stay away from my pots. You got pots? I'll take some pots. I bet your cabinet's full of pots. You shouldn't have told me that these pots exist. Now I'm interested. Villager. Think that hairstyle is original? You look exactly like the last adventurer that passed through here. The villagers here don't like me. It's okay. It's okay. Norala? Harvester. Oh boy, an adventurer. You don't love killing things, right? You bet I do, she said. I think our dialogue has got mixed up. I think I was supposed to say that, and now I'm saying her line. Perfect. If you bring me some special bits and bobs, I'll pay very well for them. What kind of bits and bobs? Just have a look in the old shop. Can always use more of anything in there. Sure thing. What's all this for, anyway? How about you mind your own business? Oh, okay. She sells cleavers and will buy brittle skulls and preserved bone marrow. Norella's very normal operation. Oh my goodness. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come in, have a look around. Thanks, what's your name? Don't worry about that. I'm a villager. Just root through my things. Take my stuff. Okay. You're not even inside. It's a weird place we found. We got a cooking range. That's good. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I cooked a carrot with a pea. I think you'll find that it's impossible to cook anything with peas. There's person. Generic person, so you don't feel guilty attacking them. Oh, this place. This is Cheeseman. Maybe if my idiot son would stop selling our cows. We're a beef and dairy farm, not a bean field. Get some... I mean, you're a sheep farm, but okay. It's a strange place. It's a strange place we found. We got a wolf guy, villagers that hate me, person. Hello, person. How's it going? I was created to be murdered over and over again. What do you think? Yeah, that's fair. Oh boy. It's a whole situation out here. There's a skull pole. Straighten your head out. And Shamira. Here. Hey, recruit. Yes, ma'am? We're running low on uniforms. You can run over to Helena, see if she's done with the washing. Shamira. Helena. But I'm an adventurer now. Isn't this all a bit beneath me? No adventure is too small. You're in Genfanad. Now you up to the task? Yes, ma'am. Acceptable. You'll find Helena, in Zamak Town, to the northeast. Ah. So that is the name of the town there. So we got Castle Zamak and Zamak Town. We're just grabbing all the bits of information we can find. Should be hard to miss, standing next to the fountain in her washerwoman togs, all white. How many uniforms do you need? Say 10? Alright. We can do that. Once we are back there and not doing our merry exploration. There's burnt meat on the ground there. And majority multiply. Marjorie multiply. There's nothing pale about our ale, friend. We only serve the dark stuff. You don't serve anything. Do I want a piece of burnt meat? Not really. It is available, though. Noted. No, not actually noted. Not important. Alright, this is a path out into the woods with the... Oh boy. Old Jack watches clouds, so watch out below. What? What's happening? Old Jack. Oh, I think this could be a boss. Old Jack level 85, 35. Not as bad as 85, but still. Used to live on a cloud, and spent some time watching them. Some kind of cloud giant or something. Let's not mess with him. He's got bones around him. Okay. Cool. We got a path going more out of the area here. Don't know what this place is called, though. The road sign was not very helpful. Hilarious. Just a small villager village. It's probably just called Village. See what else they got. That's a nice garden for us to mess with. A little mine. Some interesting stuff up here. Well, here is Brian the botanist. What are you doing here? Don't you know there's a wolf on the loose? A wolf? Yes, the Blythes have sent a wolf to frighten rent out of us. Well, we won't pay. A wolf. So, a wolf over there is a rent collector, apparently. Locked. Guess I need permission from the homeowner to go through here? Yeah, probably. See if we can either get the rent collector to go away or pay for their rent. We can't do either of those things. So, here's hoping. Here's Larry the lumberjack. Pal, you have to find shelter. There's a wolf on the loose. A wolf? Those penny-pinching Blythes have sent one of their enforcers down to terrorize the neighborhood. We shut down production till he's gone. And Sam the Smith, Marianne the miner. Who's there? Stay back, or it's the pickaxe for you. What's going on? We're keeping the doors locked till that wolf clears out of our square. I don't care how much we were supposed to owe the Blythes. Let's go have a chat with the wolf. This feels like it could be just part of a quest that we haven't started. Or just a thing happening. Ooh. Let's wolf. Past the pool. Not getting too far with that. So we're not going to be able to forge the Flame Arum patch, or the Shiverleaf patch, or the Sunbloom patch, which sounds like things I'd really like to do. There's an oak tree. From a tiny acorn to a... Why are the trees as small as people? Fair. Got a pile of logs. What's this symbol? Just... There's a tree here? Rare tree symbol, perhaps? Here's a quest. Maybe this guy will connect it to everything here. Also, there's a path into the forest. Until further note, I'm going to call this area Village. Here is Reynard Fox. What are you doing outside the Dark Forest? Dark Forest? Check. Oh, me? I'm just contemplating how I'm going to become the new king of the foxes. I've taken several of Cliché's leadership courses, but I'm afraid that won't be enough. I mean, just look at me. I hardly passed for a king. Your eyes are immediately drawn to his circlet and Cliché employee name tag. Well, Reynard, you've already got the crown part. That's pretty kingly to me. Yes, but I want to be sure the foxes will accept me. I really need to look the part. Maybe a nice forestry king's garb? I wish I knew how to sew. Help Reynard become the Fox King. I think that sounds like a great idea. And will not possibly go poorly. If it's any help, I can try to design some regal clothes for you. Reynard takes one scrutinizing look at you, makes up his mind without a second thought. Sorry, hero, but I can tell you're not much better at tailoring than me. If you really want to help, I suggest honing your skills a bit more. Why don't you do the same? Let's just say my hands are still recovering from my last outing with a needle. 24 tailoring. My goodness. That's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of tailoring. Okay. And this is the path into the Dark Forest. We saw this from outside before. Got level 10 giant rats to start, so that's not great. Alright. Cool. We got a gate here. Gatekeeping something fun. And there is a little 24 brown snake in there. I wouldn't call that fun exactly. I'm gonna wander off into the woods now. You know what I'm sure is a great plan. Goblin Tower. No goblins though. We've continued south. From there we found this place. Let's see if we can get inside. Got some mountainous area. It's like a whole large building there. And we got some ore. We have some useful ore inside. And a bush. And stuff up in the snow. Snowy tree. Fair. What are we looking at over here? I've not been finding any scrap metal. So I'm feeling like that's not going to be a thing. Mound of snow. If found, please return to Mr. Sandy Claus. It is Baby Ice Elementals, level 32. Cool. This might be the area with the gate that we can't get in. We'll see. There's definitely plenty of stuff out here. Is this the... Yeah, this is the old Jack the Giant. Or close enough. No, we can walk in here. Let's see what we have in here. Fancy place. Got a nice fountain. A nice shack. Oh, looks like there's something in this other shack. We continue to poke around. Like this thorny vine. Also poking around. Oh, a generic mystery key. Oh my gosh. Give it to me. Generic mystery key. So we need to make these larger. Oh, we can see the edge of the world there. That's the thing that's happening. We got generic mystery key. I think that is a big win for us. Who do we have here? Esme Edge Trimmer. G'day. What brings you to Blythe Manor? Ah! We're connecting to what's happening over in Village, I'm calling it. Blythe Manor. Adventure, riches, fame, and glory. Those sisters, would it kill them to promote the garden? I worked so hard on it. She just wants people to appreciate the garden. And it's nice. It's nice. Let's head inside. Oh, there's money on the ground. Want to get to it? They have a statues. They have a statues room. Impressive. Very impressive. Euphoria Blythe here. It's a quest for us. Maybe. Unless we don't meet the requirements, which is also possible. Do you always make a habit of walking into other people's homes uninvited? Well, since you're already here, I suppose I might have a job for someone of your adventurous talents. What would that be? I am Euphoria Blythe. My family holds ancient ownership of many surrounding lands, but our dear departed father, Lord Overlook Blythe, neglected to, shall we say, manage some of them. We have some rent owed, in other words. To that end, I hired a third party, one Artemis Wolf, to see these taxes paid. Eh, Wolf? So you understand how names and letters work. He's apparently had little success. Indeed, he seems to have somehow angered the populace, who claim he is terrorizing them. Go to the village outside the manor, see if you can resolve this. Hey, there we go. That is the quest. We likely will not be able to resolve this so easily. But it's worth a shot. I am stealing their money. I walk into places, I take the things. You have to expect this at this point. That was for Euphoria Blythe. And armor room number 2. And we have some guards. What are you doing here? I'm here to rent some books. This archive isn't open to the public. Can I ask you to leave and vacate the premises? Money! I'm stealing your money. I can't have the books. I will take the gold. And here is Lynetta. Welcome to the Librarian Lynetta's letter opener store. How may I help you? She sells daggers. Low quality bronze, iron, and steel daggers. Well, I can't afford any of those, even if I wanted to, so here we are. You could open a letter with that. That would definitely work. Completely legitimate store. Alright. Let's go talk to a wolf. Again. When you have multiple giant statue rooms. You know you're doing pretty good. Could just be called, like, Blythe Village. Something like that. Either way. We take a look at quests here. Adventurer's new clothes. Blow down the house. Family matters, the help. We're starting a lot of quests. Not completing many of them. But that's okay. We just do things as we come across them. That's good. I don't know what to do. Is everything alright? I'm disconsolate. My first job is a tax collector, and I've turned the whole village against my client. You would have to be Mr. A. Wolf, would you? Artemis, please. Artemis Wolf, qualified tax reclaimer. The lady of the manor sent me to help you. Apparently you've been terrorizing the villagers. Terrorizing? All I did was present them with their rent arrears. This is all because I'm a wolf, isn't it? Perhaps, if you speak to the villagers, maybe you can figure out how to fix this? Start with the 3 north of here, since they seem the most influential. Maybe you'll have better luck. I can try. I can make no promises, though. We'll give it a shot. Ryan? Don't you know there's a wolf on the loose? A tax-collecting wolf? Yes, have we spoken before? Yes. I'm actually here on his behalf. He wasn't trying to frighten you, and I'm quite sorry if he did. He's sorry? He comes to my house, snarling about rent? He'd better be more than sorry. Is there a way to fix this? Look, above everything else, there's no way we can pay this much. The Blythe family hasn't invested in this village in years. Our grandparents paid rent for a reason. If this wolf can agree to an extension... Well, that's an idea. Let's talk to the other people up here first. Larry Lumberjack. You got the arrogant air of another oppressor about you. What do you want? What? Never mind. I came to speak to you about that wolf that visited. He's just trying to do his job and didn't mean to trouble you. Oh, of course. I'm sure the Blythe sent you, right? Some smooth-talking adventurer here to clean this all up. If there's anything I can do, get the Blythes to trickle down some of that wealth to us laborers, would ya? Or tell that wolf to give us a little slack. He really doesn't want to trouble us. That is 2 for 2. Ask us later, maybe. And Marianne, what do you want? Here on behalf of the wolf that's been troubling you. I'm not paying my hard-earned coin to some toothy enforcer for the Blythes. But if Artemis could negotiate for you. Negotiate? Ever seen a wolf eat a rabbit? That's no negotiation. But if you want to help get him off our backs, then fine. Tell him to cut us a better deal, and I'll think about it. This is exactly how taxes work. Back to Artemis here. Did you speak to the villagers? I did, and they seem to think you're here to intimidate them into paying the Blythe family. That's why they're being so hostile. Most of them either don't think they should pay at all, think the amount is too high, said you should cut them a break. Look, I can only change taxes owed if economic output increases. That's the rules. The villagers can't change anything without investment. I know. It's cruel. Truth of capitalism. And they won't pay anything if you don't do something to ease their minds. Norris seems deep in thought. He scratches his ears with his hindpaw. Well, if I could present a business plan to Foria, maybe she'd agree to an extension? A business plan? Yes. It helps some of the villagers earn money, then they could pay the taxes and feel like they are being invested in. Let's start with the botanist, where they're experimenting with perfume. Go ask them about getting a sample of it. Alright. I expect this is going to be the part where we need a very high skill level. And I accept that request. So what did your wolf friend say? Wants me to get a sample of your perfume. My perfume? Is this some kind of wolf trick? This is the first time anyone has been interested in my work. He seems to think it can be used for dealing with your tax problem. Fine, I'll make you a sample. Unfortunately, owing to all this unionizing, I've not had time to harvest my ingredients. Maybe I could help? Well, I guess it would be alright. You do seem sincere in wanting to help. You'll find the 3 flowers I use to make my perfume in my garden behind the house. They're very rare and quite delicate. If you have slippery little novice fingers, I would go practice your botany first. I don't want you damaging them. Remove one of each flower from my garden: sunbloom, shiverleaf, and flame arum. Bonus walks to the garden door and unlocks it for you. Alright. I mean, we don't currently have our tool to do this, but let's see what happens. You crouch down and carefully dig and tug at the base of one of the flowers before finally pulling it free. I mean, we did it. I guess we're fine. Maybe the other ones are harder. That's also possible. 13 for shiverleaf. And 18 for flame arum. Alright. So for this we need 18 botany. Hopefully I can just drop the sunbloom. Not have to worry about that. Drop a sunbloom. Can I forage another sunbloom? Yes, we can. Alright. So we will be back here when we have 18 botany. We are nowhere close to that. So there's a small mine up here. Got some rocks. Just a boulder. I have an ore. There's the dark forest. Okay. So I think we have mostly explored out this path as far as we could. So I think we just need to leave. I got this generic mystery key. It's a generic key, dummy. Fine. No need to be rude. Let's get back past the bandits here. I think I'll try to pick up another handful of scrap metal. Get that in the bank. There's somebody. 25 walking over here. Maybe to go fight the bandits. Could be. I'll pick up this to sell. Looks like scrap metal's gone. Somebody else might be picking it up. If that's the case, that's fine. Alright. Let's head back through Scent here. There's the forest up by Castle Zamok. That kind of heads to the dark forest. So I think we'll go the other way. And nope, none here either. That's right. There's a bunch of something on the ground there. Probably just some plants. We saw this low quality bronze hatchet though. That's something. Do you want to keep the generic key? Probably not. 4 coins for that. Alright, perfect. I'll keep the generic key in the bank. Why not? There's a piece of scrap metal. Get this one the one out with the wild chickens. I think there's one in Castle Zamok. I think we only need 3 more here. So either way, this will be fine. This is already gone. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, we want to go over that way. First, let's head to the bank. If we can find more towns... Oh. If we find another town along the river, that might be where we want to be for some of the quests. See if we can pick this up without bothering the level 12 goblins. Playing a dangerous game. Oh, he's easy. Don't mind me, I'm leaving. There's definitely goblins out here. Dangerous. Luckily, they are not getting all the way to the mine or anything. Or Zamok town right here. Let me just quickly pop up into the castle. We still can't help the princess with her distraction, because we need 8 botany for that. That is a lot easier than 18. My goodness. There is going to be some grinding eventually here. Look here. And take. Perfect. We'll put these in the bank. And then next time we want to go do some combat kind of stuff, we can take these out with us for the upgrade. That'll work. So far, the paths have been fairly safe, so we might be able to get further than we thought, which would be nice. Put the key in the bank? I suppose. And now we are up to 43 coins. Awesome. It was the wagon wheel cap we need to upgrade. Alright. And now we're back to risking nothing. I think. Assuming that's how death mechanics work. And so we're back out. Apparently there is a dungeon off in this direction. So we will wander this way, see what happens. I don't think going into a dungeon would be a good choice currently. You never know. You do know. It'd be a terrible choice. It's not a question. Giant spiders. We got another town here. Alright. Very good. And we are near the water. Okay. There's a possibility this is where we need to be for stuff. Do they have 7 trees? It's fenced in. This could be right where we want to be. And here's Roland. Okay. Are you Roland, self-proclaimed elemental expert? The very same. How can I help you, adventurer? Old Man Grady sent me. Wants to prove some ore deposits are sleeping rock elementals. You know anything about how to do stuff? Do you know anything about how to do that? Certainly. If you have any ore samples, I can check them for you. Rock elementals often have hidden rune-like markings, a result of their formation process. Most people can't see those markings, but my moderately trained eyes can. Probably. Check your inventory and realize you're missing something. Old Man Grady asked you to have a sample of clay, tin, and copper examined, but you seem to be down a few. On second thought, I'll come back later. I forgot to actually mine the ores out of the deposits. That's quite alright, I'm not going anywhere. Good luck, adventurer. Alright. Well, that works. we have found the next step of that quest. And the start of another quest. With Gourmet here. Finally, I acquired the first piece in my ultimate plan. Is there something I can help you with? What? Who's there? Ultimate plan? I don't have an ultimate plan. You literally just said that you did. Ah, you got sharp senses. You've seen right through me. In fact, I do have an ultimate plan. It starts with this one scrap of paper. That's great to know. In the right hands, this recipe could bring civilization to its knees. But the world watches greedily. I must work, unsuspected. Will you aid me in fetching the elements for my legendary concoction? Yes. Yeah, sure. Legendary recipe, why not? Excellent. I've always wanted an evil minion. First, you must visit 3 people that have the ingredients I am missing. Farmer Harvey for the kernels of unrest. Sheila the milkmaid for the spread of suffering madness. And the dread Baroness for her kettle of sacrifice. Harvey and Sheila both live to the southwest in the town of Scent. They were adventurers learn the basics. As for where you'll find them, I'm sure a useful pawn of mine can figure out where a farmer and a milkmaid would be. The Baroness is not much further. You'll find her in Zamek Castle, to the north of Scent. Now go, slave. Perform my work, that mankind may kneel to the will of the Gourmet. Okay. Wild. They're clearly just making some very simple food thing, but that's fine. A very powerful recipe. At any rate. Okay. So we got a store here. What do we got? Ah, this is the mill. Perfect. Mel, the woman searches around frantically. Where is it? Where's what? My necklace. Dan got it for me when he was courting me, and I can't find it. What did it look like? It looked like a crab claw on a string. My husband may know more. Dan. And here is, I guess this is Miller, named Dan. This card's the top N cards of your library. Miller, yep. Your wife said you could tell me about her amulet? Yeah, I doubt you can find it. The Gourmet keeps stealing these. Something about eldritch abominations and carcinization. I usually tune them out. I just quietly replace them before she notices, but I was too slow this time. Is this something I can help with? Why yes, adventurer. You can be handy. She'll kill a crab and tie some yarn to its claw. Make a crab amulet. Okay. Yarn. Might need to do this amulet part before we can do anything with this mill. Interesting. Here is the primrose flowers. Hopefully they're easy to pick. 5 botany. That's not bad. Primrose is 5 botany. Many quests requiring botany. Guess that's not too surprising. Here's McDavid. Excuse me. Who are you? An adventurer sent by another. I've headed up to here with ya, all thinking you can just barge in here, sir. Snip me flowers, sir, and mash them all up to dye your clothes before you walk out of here with an armful of me crops. Your flowers can dye clothes? You didn't know? No. I was just sent here to get a primrose for Evelyn, something's gravesite. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Right, I had all the opportunity in the world. And I don't like your tone. I don't know why you're here instead of him. But you got the names and timing right. Suppose I can help you. If you help me. Oh boy, with what? The fences. Root moles keep getting me crops. The fences can't keep them out. Here's some nails. You can find a hammer somewhere. Go fix me fence. I guess I have to find. Inspect the fence. Yeah, we need a hammer. We can go pick that up from the bank. That'd be fine. Can't just nail it with my hands. I mean, you could try. He also has wheat. I think we have to go through the door to get in here. We can harvest wheat. There's a cliche employee here. All your equipment better conform to proper company regulations. Or what, you'll report me? Worse, I'll judge you. I do not want to be judged. Here's Mary. Hello. Shh, this is a library. No, it isn't. Well, it would be if the map was finished. Anyways, I'm trying to read, so goodbye. Fair. And we have a baker. Hello, want something to eat? Would I? Oh, I was hoping you weren't hungry. I don't have anything right now, I'm afraid. Wow, way to get my hopes up. Sorry, check back in a future update. I mean, in a few weeks. The baker sells beer, though, so sure. And another cooking range. And a 4-poster bed. A bed with a built-in ceiling. True. And nothing is upstairs. Amazing. Alright, so this is a good town for all sorts of stuff we need to do. So I think we can actually make some decent progress with quite a few quests here. So we will do that next time. Goodbye.